What is up guys, welcome back to another video. This is actually the last week of this month, which means it's time for us to check out another episode of top 10 newly released free-to-play games that you can play right now on the month of October. I'm not gonna lie guys, this month we actually have a pretty solid free-to-play game list to discuss about, so sit back, relax, and I'm sure you guys gonna love it. So before moving into the video guys, I usually cover all the newly released free-to-play game on every month, so if you like this type of videos and still haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon so you're never gonna miss any future uploads. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, at number 10 we have a super fun battle royale zombie survival type of a game called Pass Out Prologue. Yes, this is currently the prologue or the demo version of this game, which is why I put this on the number 10 spot. This is actually a battle royale game, but it's not like the typical battle royales that we used to play. In this game you have a large open world post-apocalyptic world, and your objective is to fight against all the other AI players. In the meantime, survive against this large zombie horde, which is going to be pretty intense. Currently there is no multiplayer in this game, but I'm sure they will add those features in the future. So right now you can play this game as a single player game, or you can host your own game and invite bunch of your friends, which is going to be super fun. Since there is no multiplayer in this game, your goal is to get more high scores every time you play and climb up the leaderboard, and your score will be calculated based on the number of creatures and the players you manage to eliminate. Currently there are 155 reviews on Steam, and most of them are sitting at very positive reviews, so definitely give it a try if you're into these type of zombie survival battle royale games. Next up we have a super fun game for those who are interested in more casual experience. This is Bomberground Rebound, and it's a free-to-play, fast-paced battle royale style bomber game where you have to run around, throw bombs at your enemies and try to be the last man standing. It's super fast-paced and super chaotic, and it's really fun to play, especially with a bunch of your friends, and I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a fun way to kill some free time. Currently there are 15 animal characters with unique abilities and also 4 unique game modes and more coming in the near future. Currently the game is sitting at around 7,200 Steam reviews, with most of them are very positive, and you're only gonna need to have a 2 GB of RAM and some integrated graphics to play this game. So definitely check it out if you're into this type of casual game. Alright, at number 8 we got a pretty old game but recently goes completely free to play. This game is called The Wall, and it's still an early access title which is developed by Aero Games. The Wall is technically a first person shooter game, but it combined with other mechanics like crafting, base building and economy management. One of the main elements of this game is a large wall that is situated in the center of each map, and this wall can be opened automatically or manually, but before the wall goes down your objective is to grind most of the loot and use different strategies and different base building elements to take an advantage for your team. It's a pretty unique concept which I never seen in any other first person shooter games, but I have to mention that during my playtime it's kinda hard for me to find matches because there's a very limited amount of players playing this game right now. Anyway, the game is currently having more than 260 reviews. The most of them are sitting at mostly positive, which is pretty good, and also the system requirements are somewhat higher compared to the other games on this list. So definitely give it a try on The Wall if you're looking for some unique first person shooter experience. If you're looking for some free challenging puzzle games, this next game is definitely the one you should check out. This game is called Escape Memoirs Mini Stories, and it's a free-to-play escape room style puzzle game which is currently getting a lot of positive reviews on Steam. This game has both single player and also online co-op. You can play with up to 5 players, and you will have to face various type of different puzzles that you need to overcome in order to escape from the jail. Currently the game is having more than 800 plus reviews on Steam, and most of them sitting at very positive reviews, and also the system requirements are also quite low to medium end. I know this type of puzzle games are definitely not for everyone, but if you're into these type of games, it's definitely worth checking out. Next up at number 6 we have Backsaw Simulator, which is probably the most entertaining game on this list for sure. Backsaw Simulator is a free-to-play cooking / simulation type of a game, which is your ultimate goal is to create the most successful backsaw business in the world. So if you have no idea about what is backsaw means, according to the game description, backsaw is an Indonesian meatball. So your ultimate goal is to build your own business and also upgrading the business, protecting your business from thieves. Also resource management is a part of this game. Currently the game having more than 900 reviews on Steam, and most of them sitting at very positive reviews. And the system requirements are also quite low specs friendly. You don't need to worry about running this game even in a decade-old laptop. It's a super fun casual simulator game, so definitely give it a try if you're into these type of games. Alright guys, at number 5 we have a brand new action RPG hack and slash type of a game called Undecember. I actually remember a long time back there was a huge hype around this game, and this game is finally available as a free-to-play title, which is pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of this hack and slash type of games, but I've recently seen many people making videos and live stream this game, and also it's currently having close to 32,000 concurrent players, which is insane for a free-to-play game on Steam. And also you can play this game as a single player online PvP, or you can play as online co-op. And right now there is a Halloween event going on in this game, so you can definitely check that out as well. So the game is currently having more than 7,500 reviews on Steam, and most of them sitting at mixed review category. And you also need to have a decent specs plus a dedicated graphics card to play this game. Alright, let's move into the number 4 spot. Next up at number 4 we have a pretty insane game which I just found out when I'm researching for this video. This game is called Warhaven, and it's an upcoming free-to-play sword fighting action type of a game which set in the medieval universe. There is currently a playtest going on right now for this game on their Steam page. You can join and request access, and it's completely free to play. You can play right now if you wanted to, but unfortunately the playtest will be end on the 2nd of November. I honestly blown away by the graphics and the gameplay of this game, but unfortunately the playtest will be ending in pretty soon, so we have to wait and see what's upcoming with the game. There is no mention about the exact release date of this game, so we have to keep an eye on this game pretty close. So definitely add this game to your wishlist. So if you want to play the game right now, definitely go ahead and join the playtest. And also the system requirements are quite high compared to the other games on this list. You need to have a minimum of 16 gigs of RAM to play this game, which is insane. Anyway, let's move to the next one. Next up at number 3 we have one of the most popular games in the world that just went completely free to play on this month. That is The Sims 4. I know pretty much all of you guys heard about this game in some point of your gaming career, but I honestly never played Sims games before, but it's definitely time for me to check out as well. The game was originally released back in 2014, so it's a pretty old game at this point, but still having more than 55,000 concurrent players daily on Steam, which is pretty insane. This sandbox social type of games are definitely not for everyone, but if you want to check it out, it's completely free right now. The game is currently having more than 69,000 reviews on Steam, and most of them are sitting at very positive reviews. And you can easily play this game on even in a very low-end computer, because this is a pretty old game at this point. Anyway guys, let's move into the number 2 spot. Next up at number 2 we have a super fun, highly addictive battle royale game called Super People. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, this game is not come as a surprise for you, because I previously covered this game multiple times in my previous videos as well. Super People is simply a battle royale game just like PUBG, but you have unique set of abilities for every given player. It's a typical battle royale game where you drop into a map, loot for certain items. In the meantime, you have to upgrade your armor, upgrade your weapons, and also upgrade your skills and abilities as well. It's an online multiplayer game where you can play as solo, duo, or as a squad, and your ultimate goal is to be the last man standing. The game is currently having close to 35,000 concurrent players on Steam, which is pretty good, and also the system requirements are quite acceptable compared to the other games available in 2022, so definitely give it a try if you're into these type of battle royale games. Alright, next up at number 1 we have the highly popular Overwatch 2, which is just went free to play and released earlier this month, and I had to add this game to the number 1 spot because of the sheer popularity. Overwatch 2 is a free to play team-based arena style first person shooter which is published by the Blizzard Entertainment. I'm not gonna lie, the game is super fun to play and highly addictive. It's available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox as well as Nintendo Switch. So if you wanna download this game on PC, you have to download the battle.net launcher. It's not going to be available on Steam or Epic Game Store. It's only available on the battle.net. It's a highly competitive, fast-paced esport title with a lot of characters and abilities to master. If you are a fan of Overwatch 1, you're probably already playing Overwatch 2 right now, but if you're not, definitely give it a try. It's a super fun first-person shooter experience. And also it's an esport title, which means you can play this game even in a pretty low-end computer without any issues. So I highly recommend you guys to try this game out as well. So that's pretty much it for this month video guys. I hope you find some cool and interesting games to play when you have a free time, and if you do, please make sure to drop a like on this video and also hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe.